everybody, and welcome in. Happy Monday to you all. I hope you're all having a lovely, lovely start to your week. I know I am, because I get to start it with these beautiful gents down here. I hope everyone has at least had a good start to it. I am starting my work week tomorrow, so fingers crossed it goes good. Dear players, 2026 been a rough year so far. I won't be able to give you your annual advantage roll this year. You will not, because we're not affiliate yet, so we don't have channel points with which to make redeems yet. But this segues me to a couple thank yous. Don't be cunt. Don't be a cunt, guy. I love it. That's amazing. You are by far my favorite follower so far. Thank you for the follow, getting us to 50. Polly6367, thank you as well for the follow. I appreciate you both. Ryan, thank you for the raid, of course, as usual. I appreciate you doing the waiting room. It's actually really helping our numbers and getting up to affiliate. So we need to do another couple streams and keep the numbers up a little bit for the meantime. But yeah, for the most part, things have been going real good with the relaunch and the new channel. So thank you again for everyone who came in on the raid, everyone who's been here since we were streaming on the other channel, and everyone who came over here and helped make this so special. I think in terms of announcements, not a whole lot going on. I'm going to try to get a Wednesday stream in if I'm able to, and just do a little bit of world building, because I've kind of been working on some stuff and I want to share it with the people. So keep an eye out for me on Wednesday. I'll post in the Discord if I am going to go live. I am trying to pick up a couple extra shifts at work this week to fill out the hours. So I'll keep you posted as that happens. What's up, White Seer? Welcome in, buddy. How are you? What?
Was I the only one that heard the weird wind blowing in my D&D Beyond? That was terrifying.
Oh, someone rolled the dice. This is why I turn off dice rolls. You wonder why your PCs run like potatoes while we D&D? It's because you have the D&D digital dice rolls. I promise you turn that off and your life will be infinitely better. So, keep an eye out for me on Wednesday, and then the week after that, we're going to do probably a Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday stream. So we're going to be a little busy coming up. Keep an eye out. For new content, I'm still working on the series of Fallout tabletop games we're going to play. Haven't thought of a name for it yet, but that's going to be like 3 to 5 episodes coming out sometime around, we're hoping, by the end of summer to at least have that done. Other than that, we have a couple other one-shots that we're planning. Keep an ear out for those. And I think that's it for me. So I'm going to open the floor up to the homies below me, starting with Ryan Vitecarl. What do you got going on, buddy? Say hello to everybody.
Hi, darlings. Thank you, everyone who came in with me on the raid. I love you, babies. All sorts of normal, all sorts of insane. Come on over and see me, babies. We're getting close to 700 streams. We're getting close to 900 follows. Ah! I love you.
900 already? Man, you've been cooking. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. Remember when you were like, I don't know if I should stream. I don't think I should. I don't know if I want to.
I don't think
Who was right?
I don't think I'm going to annoy everybody. I don't want to do that. No.
Beautiful. I love it. I love it. Next up, JTB, what do you got to say to the peoples?
Formal apology. I said I was planning a stream for the weekend, and then I had the busiest weekend. So I did not get to stream. However, I would say this week or this weekend, but I can't promise anything anymore. So keep your eye out, I guess, for when I next go live.
Hell yeah.
Otherwise, just, yeah.
Hopefully,
happy to be here.
We can get you in on a Saturday stream, maybe for some Baldur's Gate or something else. Who knows? Might get all 4 people together for some Stardew or something. The world is really our oyster at this point, so we're going to keep it up for that. We do have a couple camping trips planned, Chris and I, so we'll probably be away a couple weekends coming up, but we'll probably still try to be around and get a couple streams in here and there. Other than that, it's business as usual. Chris, do you want to say hello real quick? I know you're troubleshooting at the moment, but
yeah, I was trying to figure out my dice rolling because I don't see it. Oh, there we go. Finally,
all of your dice rolls have come through fine, so that's good.
Yeah, no, they've been different on D&D Beyond and Roll20, so I'm trying to get rid of the D&D Beyond ones. We have succeeded.
Yes. Good.
Yeah, no, we're just chilling. Happy to be back to D&D. Happy to be playing Xechas, the used to be dead but isn't dead anymore artificer.
Very dead.
Exploded.
Very much exploded. But yeah, that's everybody. We're happy to be here. We're happy to be back. I know it was a bit of a long break, and we're sorry about that. I'm gonna turn this light around just a little more. There we go. We're sorry about that, but we're back now, and we couldn't be more excited about it. With all of that being said, our dear cock is dead. I know a cock is dead. A cock is dead, everybody. Mourn for a cock in the chat. It's real sad. Well, maybe fingers crossed we'll get our random chat AI bot back. I've never personally hung out with a cock all that much, but, you know, some people like to spend more time with a cock, and we're not going to judge them for that. We don't do that
What
here.
kind of people are they?
I don't know, Ryan. You tell me.
You tell me, gay boy.
Oh, that was good. That was good. I'm gonna clip that. We're gonna get canceled. Oh my god, amazing. So, without further ado, we're all happy to be here. Let's pick things back up on a bit more of a serious note and bring things back into our campaign. So, when last the party left off, they had wandered through the depths of the Festerwood, the heart of the swamp itself, trying to find any sign of Yiora Skrom, the small missing child that you had come here to find after her father had hired you before being grisly murdered himself. Eventually, you started to see signs of life out here in the wilderness. After 3 long weeks of heavy winter, you finally found some signs that someone was alive. Remnants of a broken, remnants of a lake with a crust of ice on it that had been broken was slowly refreezing over with evidence that someone had perhaps pulled out a net or some kind of, or was at least doing some kind of fishing based on the guts and everything you found there. Upon further examination, Xechas did, in fact, locate a small kind of trap that had been placed under the ice to collect whatever kind of living creatures were down there enough to eat. You followed a small trail of footprints that had started off by the lake and gone for some steps before it had been rejoined, or I guess joined, followed by a pair of bigger footsteps. You increased your speed a little, hoping that perhaps you could find this small child before whatever following her, or was following her, did. At which point, you eventually came to a clearing and saw what appeared to be a small snare, a small trap for small game and other critters of the forest that was moving, seemingly being manipulated and touched by someone that you could not see. And it seemed your trail stopped at that exact spot. And as you tried to approach, you heard a small gasp, that of a child. And before you could react, a large troll bounded across the clearing, acting somewhat strangely, more protective than aggressive, though perhaps some of you didn't pick up on that quite as quickly as others. Some of you tried to talk down the troll, some of you tried to fight it, others of you tried to protect the child, who upon turning visible, it was revealed that it was in fact the small girl that you had come here to find, the one you had been looking for all this time. The very one who had haunted your very dreams for the previous weeks of travel, appearing to you during the night in various phases of dismemberment, shall we say. However, it turned out she was very much alive. And when the troll was finally turned into what appeared to be a small house cat and captured by the party, being held in Violet the Dragon's mouth, young Yiora, wow, that is quite a tongue twister. I did not think of that when I was writing that. Young Yiora.
Young Yiora yacked.
Yeah,
yams.
Oh my god. Oh, I hate you. Ran over and grabbed the cat out of the mouth of the dragon, and before she could flee, you were able to talk her down. At which point it was revealed the troll's name was Goombabad, and he was, in fact, protecting this little girl. Goombabad was transformed back into his usual troll self. Vikarl, of course, transformed back into a human, after, of course, traumatizing the small child by transforming into an elk in the first place. excuse me. You had a brief discussion during which it was revealed by Dusty, perhaps a little bit bluntly, that this young girl's father had in fact been killed mere hours after hiring you. However, before she really had time to process any of that information, she realized that her invisibility had faded, and she instructed you all to run. And run you did. And as you look back over your shoulder, you saw something invisible bounding through the forest, the treetops above you, until you passed the threshold of what appeared to be a ring of druidic-looking stones with strange carvings in them, in which a large hollowed-out stump, seemingly the home of Goombabad the troll, resided, as well as a small but decrepit-looking farmhouse that had either been built a very long time ago and had since weathered to disrepair, or perhaps was pieced together from already existing parts, kind of forming a bit of more scrapped together house, in a matter of speaking. You followed the young girl inside, now seemingly safe by the protections of these stones, and as you opened the door, you found 5 other young faces all looking up at you, a little shocked, somewhat bewildered to see other strangers out here, the faces of all of the children you had grown familiar with, they too having haunted your footsteps over the past month. And then your attention was drawn to seemingly the only adult in the residence, a haggard-looking, bedraggled, hunched-over, blue-skinned woman with warts and wrinkles and gnarled fingers with twisting claws at the end to match, looking towards you, and kind of makes eye contact and gestures, waving you inside. She says, "Hello. Do come in. It is bitterly cold out there." As she says cold, there's almost a sheepish grin. She doesn't look like someone who would be particularly affected by the cold. What do you all do? And that's where we're picking up.
Oh, well, this one here, he points to the little girl, says it might be a great idea to have a chat. I assume
Little
with you.
Yiora, always bringing by new guests and friends for us to meet. You're welcome here as long as you have good intentions. But do close the door. Hate for the children to catch a cold.
Oh, absolutely. Sure.
She looks over to one of the young boys sitting in the corner. Young Reed, please place another log on the fire. Let's get a little light in this house, and we may all see each other clearly. You see one of the young boys. You recognize him from his wanted poster, or missing poster, I should say, as Reed Grecken, the younger of 2 brothers who had also gone missing. He just kind of grabs a set of logs, and some smaller, some larger, and begins stacking them up in the fire. One of the other children, who appears to be his older brother, Marley, comes over and just leans in and begins blowing on the embers of the fire, kind of rekindling it into a brighter flame, and the room kind of floods with a bit more light as the flames are kindled again. You see, for lack of a bit, you recognize a hag from the stories at this point. The folklore surrounding these creatures has existed for eons. You recognize a hag when you see one, though one of blue skin perhaps might be new to some of you. If you want, you can roll me a nature or history check to try to discern more information beyond that. Anybody else?
While this is happening, I'm gonna do my magical tinkering to just have, like, I don't know, little stud on my jacket light up.
Okay.
Should a bit more light.
Or a fire today. So as you do that, the light spills out, and you do see the rest of the house around you, like you see on the roll 20 there. I will get rid of the slideshow so everyone can see what we're dealing with. But it is a simple...
I can do 3. I'll do one on both sides of my jacket.
Sounds good. A simple, small, haphazardly pieced together farmhouse. But it is sturdy, it is insulated, and it is fairly warm. You can tell that some degree of care has gone into it, though some of it is new. And then sitting there, you do see, my bad, garbage can. The hag before you all recognize as a hag. Everyone over a 10 would recognize this one specifically as a Behur hag. I might be pronouncing that wrong. Bheur. So basically a more frost-oriented witch or hag of a different kind of coven. Seems to have more magical, or is told to have more magical powers involving ice and other forms of magic like that. You also know that they are very capable of flight when using their staff, but you do see that she is not currently holding one.
Do I see one looking around anywhere?
Roll me a perception check. Okay,
Better than
12
last
is
time,
just what you
12.
needed. So as you look, you're kind of taking in the rest of the home with the lights on your shoulders. Like I said, well insulated, well made. You're looking around, seeing what you pick up. You see where the kids have been sleeping. There's all different bedrolls. They appear to be new and well fashioned. There's a bed where Yiora has kind of taken a seat. And as you kind of look, your eyes fall onto her chair, which, if you remember, she was sitting in a long, high-backed chair with 2 wheels on either side and 2 smaller ones in the front. She does appear to be in a wheelchair of some kind. The artificer in particular would probably recognize that. By this point in time, the rest of you, I imagine, would have seen one too. And as you look, you kind of see the center of the support in the back of the long seat rest goes all the way down, and it is just a gnarled kind of grayed branch that just makes its way up the back of the spine of this chair and then kind of flowers out. Not dissimilar to how Gandalf's staff does, but instead of kind of twirling into itself, it spreads out into more of an uneven, jagged, almost icicle-looking twig at the end. It does appear that her staff has been crafted into her wheelchair of some kind.
Fucking cool. I'm definitely not going to say anything though.
Okay, you keep that to yourself.
Well, as far as I know, our intentions were good.
Yes.
Sent out here to find the kids.
And find them you have. But I have to ask, now that you've found them, what do you intend to do? Have you seen what hunts them? Have you
No,
seen what
it
hunts
was
you?
rather invisible. Also, no. Well, some of it. We've been hunted by a few things.
I can assure
Invisible
you,
creatures.
what hunts you now is far worse than any quarry you've ever faced. Oh. Now, I should be mad at you for leading him here, but you see, he already knows where we are. That's why we do not leave. That is why I am in this chair. And that is why little Yiora there must go and turn herself invisible anytime she wants to go gather food.
May I ask what it is that's hunting us?
An ancient creature. Picture everything you know about an ogre. And make it worse. The ability to fly. The ability to turn itself invisible. Grow in size from a large giant to a small man, or even shapeshift into a child. It is an ancient
Look uneasily
creature.
around at all the kids.
I assure you, anything within the circle of the stones is safe. No, my
Yes,
friends,
right.
what you face is a creature that has been on these lands far before me or any that you currently know. They are known as Oni. Tricksters. The lot of them. They feed on the innocent. They exploit, they manipulate, and they extract whatever wealth and power they can while they do so. And you have wandered directly into his path.
Well, that's not the most fortunate of things, but I mean,
I dare say it's not.
we been out in these woods for many a hunting trip. I guess we just got a different kind of target.
Right.
When was the last time your target was something that hunted you?
Are we
What
counting?
monster?
Are we counting trapdoor hunting tactics? Because if so, then like a week or so.
Fair enough, and how many of those could fly and turn invisible?
It wasn't very invisible. It was hard to see. Made a lot of smoke.
I can assure you, if you enter this confrontation with hubris, it will be your downfall. As it was mine. And she gestures to her chair that you seems very much confined to.
I would say less hubris, not even really a whole lot of confidence in it since I don't know it. More so just in order for us to get these kids back to their folks, if they want to go back to their folks, well, that's the option that I have, and that's the option I'm gonna have to take.
I can tell you right now, these children are not going anywhere with you. Not least so long as that creature stalks these woods.
Fair.
Hence my point.
I can protect them here. And I will continue to do so. Tell me, do you know if any of their kin are even still alive?
Well, know about a few of them at least. Not all of them.
Ooh.
Glances over into the little girl. Yeah.
The same thing happened to their father and mother. And them, their uncle, he's gone too. They have nobody but me. At that point, you hear like a knock outside, and you see a window that's mostly frosted over, and you see Goombabad's big eye just looking in. And of course, Goombabad.
I just waved to him.
Scratches two troll nails down the outside of the window.
I go, and I just loosely say, blended up ketchup smoothie in giant. I think it's been a while.
He looks confused. so does the hag in front of you.
I think I said nice biceps.
You said something. Before we go any further, I suppose introductions are in order. You've met Goombabad outside, and I am Thera.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
You can just call me Sharpclaw.
Suitable.
I'm Xechas. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, young man.
Vital. Hello.
She reaches out, this gnarled, gangly fingered hand and just grabs yours and kind of wraps her elongated fingers around it. It's another hand underneath. And she just taps the fingers on your hand, and her touch is like ice. Even for Goliath, that is cold. She draws her hands away, and for a minute, you're almost like, can have to feel the blood rush back into your hand.
That's how it feels to chew 5 gum.
Nice.
You hear that? 5
That was
gum.
fucking really good.
Sponsor us now. Okay.
When you eat a Mentos right after brushing your teeth.
Like I'm standing on top of a mountaintop.
Oh my god. She withdraws her hands, kind of recoils back into her chair, hands crossed over her chest.
Oh, well, if they really ain't got anybody, then I guess it's up to them to decide where they want to be.
You look at
But
all
first,
of the
we
kids
have,
and they look terrified at the prospect of going anywhere. There's like a look of hesitation. Some of them even kind of go up and sit at the table around where Thera is sitting.
But I mean, before any of that, then we have the main issue at hand, don't we?
I think what you think is the main issue is, well, merely a scab on a festering wound. Tell me, have you ever asked yourself or considered why he's so interested in taking all these children so quickly?
Because he fears something else.
At least one of you has a brain in that head. And she kind of reaches out and like just gives you a light tap on the chest with the finger.
Dales literally freezes like a statue. She would probably feel the metal.
Everybody answers to somebody. Even an ogre demon from the ancient world fears people, fears monsters. And the monster who controls him, well, I assure you, she's far worse than anything you've ever contended with. She looks at you, Xechas. I've frozen you in your little boots with merely a touch. What do you think the head of my coven could do if she got her hands on you? Or these children?
Oh.
So you're saying the one kind of leading on the Oni is someone you know?
Formerly associated with, yes. But it seemed even I had my limit. And feasting upon the innocent was one thing. Feasting on children was another. Seems a strange line to draw in the sand, but I drew it.
Yeah, well, I'll give it to you. It's at least a line.
We're all used to treading on top of that line.
I'm sure. Find me a mercenary who doesn't have blood-soaked hands, and I'll find you a brand new mercenary. Now the question is, do you really think you have what it takes to take this all the way to the top?
Dusty kind of... It's like a smirk, but it's not like a smirk of like someone overly confident. And he just kind of... I don't think we got a choice, but to try at least.
You could run. Leave the children in my capable hands and pretend you never found this place. Maybe if you, distance yourselves from everything, he won't hunt you down and kill you in your sleep.
We got
So he's not going to do the same to these children eventually. How long can these enchantments keep up?
Oh, these enchantments have been here for millennia. I'm just a visitor.
Well,
Seems rather trapped feeling to be stuck here in this lonely forest. I'd like to help.
well, say to Xechas's point, say we do run away, and years pass and years pass. These kids get older and want to go out and explore. If what you're saying's right, that thing's probably still going to be around. So even if we run away, someone's going to have to eventually take care of it. And I don't know many people that are quite as capable as us, so I'd rather it be people I know who are somewhat capable.
Well, I can tell you, if you can deal with him, we can get these kids somewhere safe. But safety is a fickle thing on Verosia.
Where there's mist, there is uncertainty.
I assure you, if the head of my coven gets everything she desires, the mists will be the least of your worries. It seems she's already well on her way. She gestures a hand to the frosted over window. Have you not noticed things seem a little bit colder than normal for this time of year? She
Actually,
reaches an arm as it kind of extends otherworldly towards the window, and she just dink, dink, dink on the ice. Retracts. Back into
actually brought that up quite literally this morning. Yeah, well, you know, if that's the main cause of our current weather phenomena, then for me, that's another reason to take care of this if we can. I'm not a huge fan of the cold, despite my appearance.
I can tell you now, you had best start getting used to it. She looks out to the window, and there's like a moment of... Should roll me an insight check, please. And just stares out.
We all do this?
Yep. Stares out through the ice on the glass and just breathes a heavy, heavy sigh to herself.
Each one of us is insightful. Fuck.
Yes, do you pick up on it? There is a regret to her look as she kind of takes a second. There's an aura of regret there, kind of just this air that hangs about her. I fear she may have already got what she wanted.
Based on your look, it was in no small part, maybe, perhaps, just a little bit aided by yourself? Or at least you know more details, yeah?
To say I had a part in growing the coven to what it is now would be an accurate statement. Of course, I played my part, and I played it well. I, however, can claim no part of this. I drew the line at sacrificing 100 innocent lives to bring about eternal winter. Yet another of my hard lines in the sand.
No, at this point.
And you think perhaps she's already reached that number?
I think she's very close. I think these were meant to be the last of them, but I have kept them safe. And while he has hunted for them, I assure you, they have other agents out hunting for other children. Thank you for the follow, Macy Scorpy.
If no one else is going to do anything about it, we'd best try.
Agreed.
You do understand.
I don't have enough on a plate already, but...
This is not a problem you solve overnight.
It's not.
You can tear off the bandage now. And we can get started, and these kids perhaps can leave the forest, but they will remain with me. Even after that, I will not see myself parted from them. You understand?
Fair.
It
Something tells me
seems-
that you're not one to be trifled with.
I don't have quite the same level of, deadliness that I perhaps did in my youth, but I'm still quite useful when need be.
It
I guess
would
I can tell, very clearly eyeing her, the back of her wheelchair now.
She clocks that. She doesn't say anything.
mean, as it seems to me, the kids mostly want to be by you anyways, so if that's their choice, that's their choice.
They're quite sweet, and they have grown quite accustomed to me, which is no small feat. And she kind of raises her gnarled hands to gesture to her just decrepit-looking face.
No!
Hey, someone somewhere would.
Xechas, I want you to roll me a flat intelligence check. No bonuses. Just whatever your int bonus is.
Oof. Nat 19 for 22.
She's kind of leaning forward and talking, and you're taking another second to look over the chair in which she sits. You recognize some of that handiwork. It's a craftsmanship you're innately familiar with.
Interesting. I think I know what you're talking about.
I figure.
Huh. Okay. Xechas is... you guys might not pick up on it, but like Xechas relaxes a little bit. Shoulders drop back.
I'm gonna just roll this, see if I do notice.
Say you
Okay.
do. I'd say you definitely notice.
I may as
No.
well be telling you what I'm feeling.
You see Xechas
Ow.
and his shoulders kind of lower a little bit.
I think seeing him relax a little, Dusty's hand removes itself from his side where he had it, definitely on the holster on his side. He
Had
just
the
kind
gun
of
at
removes
the
his
ready the
hand
whole
out.
time. Love it.
All right, well, my goal earlier outside was to make the creature somewhat visible so I could mark it and track it, because I had already kind of planned on trying to take care of it anyways. But that didn't work. So, anything you can tell?
I can tell you exactly where he is. Every other week he leaves a threatening note on one of my stones telling me to bring the children to his farm. Not his farm, shall we say. He's squatting there. As she kind
Well,
of
I can
gestures
tell you-
around to the farmhouse she's in. You see, there's no shortage of these peppered about the countryside.
Interesting. Well, Dusty, I can tell you that at least after a rest I'll be able to see invisible creatures with a little bit of magic.
That will serve you very well in the battles to come. I have something for you. And she goes to turn the chair, and she doesn't reach and like grab the wheels or spin them at all. You watch as the chair just kind of
It just moves.
levitates, turns, and floats across the room. Just like about a half inch of space between the wheels and the ground itself. She just kind
I'm
of
gonna
goes,
pull up my whisper jar and just say, levitation device appears to be built into the chair. Wheels not necessary. Idea for later. Puts it back.
She kind of like, you see her head move as her back's turned to you as you're whispering into the jar. She goes over to a small, what looks like I say an alchemy station, but it's more of like a very haphazardly pieced together, maybe poisoner's kit. It doesn't look like anything there is healthy in nature. Definitely not the kind of chemical table you would have around with 6 kids in the house. But, I digress. She goes over and reaches...
Pusha isn't going to come out this far.
Nope. Kathy Abernathy wants nothing to do with this place. She goes underneath, kind of opens the cupboard, and pulls out these vials, these potion bottles, and brings them over to you. And they have kind of the same reddish nature of a healing potion, but they look very sludgy and almost a little more brown and earthy in nature. She puts them down on the table with the long, gnarled fingers. They don't taste great, but they'll serve as good as any other healing potion. You might need them. 2 potions of greater healing.
Hell yeah.
That's the last of my
Appreciated.
stores. Don't go wasting them. And know that if you do waste them, Goombabad will not be able to heal himself for some time until I brew more.
Oh.
I still feel bad about that.
About
we
what?
did quite a number to him. We were terrified by him, and we thought we were defending ourselves.
You're terrified of Goombabad? You hear that, big guy? you see the eye once again.
It just looks confused.
Return to the window. Goombabad wouldn't hurt a fly. He's harmless.
I think it was more a misunderstanding of what the situation was.
Very much so, yes.
Fair enough. People are very judgmental when they see ugly things.
Well, more so just giant things have been assaulting us in the woods for some time.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how would you like to go assault a giant thing in the woods yourself?
Well, that's...
Payback sounds good. But against an ancient creature, I feel like we need to, prepare a little bit.
Please rest.
Sure.
You can stay here for the night. If you like to pitch a tent in the courtyard, you may, or you can stay inside here with the children. It's a little cramped and they fart a lot.
we can
We've got a
set up
yurt.
tent.
I wouldn't smell it
Outside.
necessarily, but yes, we have a yurt.
She cocks
yeah.
her head a little at that.
Oh, he's gonna just kind of without saying anything pull the jacket aside. The handiwork of someone that you might know.
He leans forward. Give a little tap. Ah. Little toy soldier. Pulls your shirt back
It's
up.
a new one, sure.
Oh,
That's
okay,
better.
I get it now. He says that as he looks at Zeos. Now I see what you relaxed for. Okay.
Young man, I feel that you and I have an awful lot we could discuss.
Probably. Not an awful little time to do it in.
Perhaps after we've dealt with the problem at hand. Like I said, I can keep things safe here for as long as I need. And you're free to stay as long as you wish. There's no rush. But the
Shut up, Cletus.
yes, you do. There isn't much food, and if you'd like to stay for longer than a couple of nights, we'll need you to go out and perhaps fetch some more. young Yiora there is
Mhm.
able to bring us a small amount if feast on what we need, and the kids have grown used to eating frogs, but it is winter and there aren't that many.
Well, actually, no, we have quite a fair bit of food, and I actually have some packed rations that I've not needed. And I'm going to take 5 rations out of my bag of holding.
Nice.
Children are more than welcome to all of this.
Great, jerky. I'm sure that will help with the flatulence. She waves a hand. The fire, it kind of begins burning a little hotter. She kind of waves her hand over to one of the children who comes over. She leans over. Go, put the pot on. He runs over, grabs big cast iron kind of crock pot looking thing, or Dutch oven, puts it over the flames and begins just adding ingredients. You watch as each of the children begins throwing different things into the pot. There's no shortage of potatoes around that they've kind of saved up. They do take some of the rations you gave them and break them into chunks and put them into the stew as well. And then you see Yiora go over with just a handful of frogs and just tosses them into the stew pot, along with a couple other like salamanders that she might have pulled out along with the rest of them. It does not smell good. As it begins to boil and cook, you can kind of feel it pervading the air and entering your nostrils. Xechas, not needing to smell, are able to avoid the worst of it, but it is a pungent aroma. You see all the children are kind of sitting around waiting and expectantly for the meal to finish. What are you guys doing for the duration of this time? It's going to take a little while to cook. Are you setting up outside?
Yeah, I'm going to go
camp
out
out in the house.
Nah, it's probably a bit too cramped. I'm going to go out and start setting up the yurt with Smith.
Okay, as you go outside, Goombabad's just kind of hanging out there, and he kind of begins following you around as you're beginning your setup. At one point, you feel like a heavy troll finger tapping you on the shoulder. He holds his hands out to you.
Hello, Goombabad.
I go over and I just ask, what?
Help.
Oh, he wants to help.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna hand him, I guess, a couple of like the yurt poles
Yeah.
to start getting together.
Okay.
See if he knows how to help set up a yurt.
And I'll try to explain in Broken Giant.
He has no clue.
Nice.
Are these like drive into the ground type deals? Are these the stakes for it? The supports? He's gonna, you know what? I'm gonna roll an intelligence check for Goombabad.
I'm just gonna hand him 2 of the supports for now. Oh fuck.
There's a -2, so 16. He goes over and starts with like the base layer of the yurt and begins assembling it and matching sticks together to kind of create the crisscross pattern that layers around the entire yurt. And you learn today, apparently, it is canon that trolls live in yurts. Troll-sized yurts. And you look at, he goes over and just after he's done kind of putting the sticks together, it's just ready for you to put the fabric over the top at that point. He basically set your whole tent up for you. Goombabad goes over, stands by Vite Carl, crosses his arm. Goombabad, help.
Goombabad, good.
I'm gonna give the top to Smith and have him fly over with it while I'm kind of assisting pulling it over.
Okay, you get the yurt set up, nice and good. We'll say you set up kind of
Looking awesome. I was thinking like over here.
Yep, Goombabad just wants to help. That is your yurt right there. There you go.
Perfect.
Hell yeah. Okay.
It's incredible.
Beautiful.
I think at some point, Dusty asked Xechas, the toy soldier she was talking about, is that who I'm thinking?
Oh, right. What was that all about?
Oh yes, Sault helped make her wheelchair. Or just fully did. I don't know, but it's his handiwork.
Get out.
Do you guys think she's mostly trustworthy with Tap's necklace?
Well, for us at least, I think Sault helped her enough to do that. Then
I just
Yeah.
mean the big guy knows and the little girl knows. Already, so it's only a matter of time, I feel, before it's at least brought up. I can ask Violet if she would rather just stay in the crystal, I suppose.
That's always nice to incorporate her too.
I think he focuses on the
doesn't seem-
crystal and kind of thinks into it, trying to
She-
contact her in any way.
She doesn't seem very intent on leaving, so
I will say
wouldn't
you
be too worried in that regard.
roll me an Arcana check. So far, you haven't tried to communicate telepathically with Violet inside the amulet.
Come on. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
You grab it and try to focus on it entirely and try to project some kind of message through to Violet, but you are unable to do so. As you kind of focus on it, you're not able to grasp it. I will say, though, with a 10, it's not that you're unable to make a connection with it mentally. You do kind of feel your mind and the gem itself linked together, but you hear like a jumble of Violet's voice with this booming of thunder in the background. And I will say, roll me an insight check. What's up, Naughty Ferret? Welcome in. Okay, very good. It seems disjointed, where like the times you've entered the stone yourself and been in there, the spirit of Theron Ethil, the few times it has communicated with you, either did so through Violet or through like the occasional boom of thunder. This seems more manic and angered, perhaps. Not necessarily directed at you or Violet per se, but there is more of a manic energy to the spirit contained within this gem than has been previously.
So he's like focusing on the stone as we're all talking, and he just immediately starts going, "Oh, nope, no,
Immediate
what-
migraine.
Honey, no, what
oh,
happened?
my head hurts. Oh God."
Are you all right? What happened?
I tried to. So I was trying to see if I could get a hold of Violet without having to bring her out. I gotta tell y'all, big boy, Thunder Daddy, or however we were referring to him as,
Sure.
real unhappy currently.
Told you not to call
Perhaps
him
that's why
Thunder
he's
Daddy.
upset.
I cannot
That's
quite
not
contact,
ideal.
but something's. I think she's just gonna stay in. I think.
Okay. So, he's very, very upset about I mean, witches are taking control of the weather. I'm sure that's got him mad.
Not a whole
Not
lot
wrong.
of thunder in a winter storm.
Hmm.
That's a real bad
Are you
storm.
okay?
If you have thunder and snow in the same storm, that's a bad fucking day.
Welcome to Michigan.
You like the Great Lakes?
You want to die in them?
Well, it seems as if we're up against probably our toughest foe yet. This a literal demon, apparently.
I'm real glad you mentioned something about being able to see invisibility, because this is gonna be a pain.
That's super
Yes,
clutch.
unfortunately, it will only be. Well, I can only do it for myself, so
Ah,
that's
As long
less
as
than ideal,
somebody
but,
can see him.
I might potentially be able to mark it as well somehow.
I think I
We'll
might
see.
be able to do that. I haven't done it before, but as soon as they said invisible, I just thought, what if I could make them glow like a goddamn party?
You know, there's something I've been taught that could be similar as well. So, we might be in an all right place in that regard, but its capabilities are what scare me.
You make him visible, I can shoot it.
Hopefully it's that
That's-
simple.
Pretty much all I'm good for, really.
It's not true at all.
Not at
I
all.
bet Coral and I would be horribly lost in these woods without you.
I go and put an arm around him. I'm just very lost.
Well, I don't think finding my way through the woods is going to be as useful in a fight against an invisible person, but we'll find out, I guess.
Yes, we will.
We will.
As you finish setting up your yurt and having your conversation, the smell from within the home wafts out to you, and where it started out quite unpleasant, it has taken on a bit more of an earthier aroma mixed with a little bit of swamp, but it doesn't smell unappetizing. Are you going to go in and try some of the food, or are you going to eat out here from your own meals? What are you thinking?
Join up, why not? Yeah.
Okay.
It's,
Carl.
I'll come in with you.
Follows the smell of the food into the house. Xechas does the same.
Dusty just... Not my first time eating a frog, I guess. Starts
Okay. You all make your way inside.
Oh, also,
go ahead.
I'll give one of the greater healing potions to each of you.
There you go.
Bless you.
Sorry, brain fart. When you put it in your inventory, mark it down as a separate one and put a star next to it, or edit it in some way to make it stand out, so you know that particular healing potion can come with some extra bonuses when you drink it. I'm not going to tell you what those may be. Just keep
Call
it
it a gross
differentiated.
potion of greater healing.
There you go. Gross potion of greater healing.
Gross
I like
potion.
it.
Call it Groshen.
There you go. The Groshen.
The Groshen.
Josh Groshen.
Nice. Love it. So, you all make your way inside. You find the kids all gathered around the chair. Thera is sitting at the head of the table, same place she was when you had your conversation with her. And Yiora is sitting at the other end of the table. There doesn't appear to be much space, but you see some of the kids have kind of gathered around the three chairs along the back and are all kind of sitting close, leaving the three seats on that side over there open for you. And they're kind of like benching it together, half-assing it on some of the seats. They're like, they don't get visitors very much. They all seem very excited by all of yours appearance. And then you see Yiora, before she grabs a seat, go over to the massive cauldron of swamp stew, is what I'm going to call it from now on, and just grabs a wooden bucket and just goes, grabs an entire jug of it, which squelches as she pulls it out, and she walks it over to the door, and you see this large green hand come through, grab the bucket by the string, come out, and then immediately come back in and just do a little head pat on Yiora, and then go back outside. Door closes on the way out. Thera gestures to the seats. Please join us.
Thank you. Take a seat down.
Okay. The chair just...
Yeah, might as well. Sits next to Vikar.
Okay. Thera kind of
Incidentally.
gestures to the seat closest to her. Xechas.
Yeah. Oh, Xechas doesn't really hesitate. He kind of was hoping to sit there.
Grabs a thing, and bowls are served out to each of them, including her. The bowl. Though they probably wouldn't have enough bowls for everyone, so I'm going to say they just give you their wooden cups filled with this kind of thick, hearty stew, and you just see like a frog's leg sticking out of each of them, almost like a garnish on a cocktail that has just been placed kind of leaning against the edge of the glass for you.
Presentation is important.
Okay. Yeah, it kind of tastes like a very hearty, very swampy tasting stew, for lack of a better term. Do you know what? You're from the Maritimes. You've had fiddleheads before. You know that smell when you cook fiddleheads, and it kind of has that earthy, swampy aroma? JT, that probably won't mean much to you. It's a swamp fern. We'll cook you some when you get up here. It's the whole thing. It smells like that. That's what you're dealing with.
I feel like I'm okay.
It's
actually.
real good. Do you like spinach?
It's actually really good.
It's like spinach.
No.
Okay, you're probably not gonna
Hater.
like it then. Anyway.
Yeah, it's like swamp
Anytime I-
spinach.
And it's literal swamp spinach. It's straight up swamp spinach. But it's a fern. Anyway, it's like that. But it's like someone made a farmer's stew out of it. So it's got like potatoes, it's got thick broth, it's got chunks of jerky, which kind of almost feel like bacon, like in a loaded potato. It's almost like a loaded baked potato
bacon
stew
bits.
with frog legs in it and more of an earthy scent. Either way.
Hey, stop selling it. You're making it sound actually
I know.
good.
I know. I'm actually like trying to ratify this in my head and like make all the pieces come together to
How can I
describe
DoorDash
something.
this?
I don't know. We're gonna have to cook this at one of the camping streams when we do one. Sorry, everybody. It's happening. Non-optional. Either way, I think I will let you guys optionally roll me a con save if you think you would struggle to get it down. This is a player's choice. Because I don't want to make that decision for you. If you think this is something your character would struggle to eat, roll a con save.
I think after the food made by our senior former fucking stepdad of the party, I think I'm all right, actually.
You're not gonna
Actually,
try
yeah,
this, too?
probably.
Okay.
Oh, he eats it. He just
You just toughed it out.
Yeah,
compared
no,
to
You have had
compared
some
to the
pretty
other
rough stews
cooking.
in the past. All right, fair. You all
I'm gonna roll
imbibe
for
in the
light
stew?
to the stew.
Roll for liking the stew? Fair enough. It's up to you. But I will say it is hearty. It is filling. And honestly, it seems like despite the fact they're living in relative squalor out here in the shed, the kids are being well fed with the freshest ingredients they can find. It tastes fresh, just a little swampy. You all tuck in for a big meal. The kids are just like, while they're eating, are looking up at all of you. They kind of linger on the giant cat person, and then the really pale skinny man at the corner, and then the large gray gentleman sitting in front of them, and they're all kind of just taking in the sights. One of the kids looks over to you, Xechas, and says, why are you ticking?
Oh, it's actually quite interesting. And he does the same thing that he did for the hag. He's going to show him the clockwork in
All
his
the kids,
chest.
same time, like, oh.
You know, I actually, I exploded once, and a friend of mine, put me back together like this, and I'm okay now.
Thera kind of cuts in at this point. A friend of ours.
Yes, actually.
Little kid is like, can I touch it?
Yes, just don't get your fingers caught in the gears.
He
It would
goes over and just-
not be good for either of us.
Ding, ding, ding. And clinks his finger on the metal. Guys, that's so cool. And all the kids kind of chat about how
Assuming
cool
all the
you're-
kids, yeah.
Yeah, they're real into it. One of them, Dusty, the very small ginger girl, little redhead, reaches over. Is your fur as soft as it looks?
Yeah, it's probably well, it's probably a little matted, to be honest. Been roughing it in the woods
She,
for a while.
Reaches out.
He like
She
lowers.
doesn't touch you without. She's like, when you're reaching out for a pet you don't know, and you give it a little space and let the pet kind of edge over to you.
I'm watching this whole thing like this.
He just God. He lowers his head down.
She just pats you right in the middle of the forehead. No, it's soft. It's not matted at all. Gives you little
Right?
pats.
Isn't it so soft? It's really nice.
Whoa. Your head's shiny?
Yep. And then he just goes, he goes like this, and just.
Like when you fucking lick your hand out and pull it on a balloon.
Playing a cup. Roll me a performance check for head scoop.
Please roll low and sound like a fart. Oh, that's not bad.
Okay, yeah. From the, like, it goes all the way to the back. The kid reaches out without even asking, just fucking forwards you.
Go to her!
There you go. The kids all enjoy their meal. They joke, they laugh. They seem to, despite the ridiculousness of everything, kind of relish in the opportunity to chat to someone other than the seemingly ancient hag and troll who are currently watching over them. They ask you questions throughout the night about, like, how did you get here? Just kind of just the normal shit that kids do.
At some point, Smith comes out. And I'm sure the kids will love that.
Oh, fuck. The kids are going to go crazy for that, especially the two youngest ones. They're, like, immediately playing with Smith. They start throwing little bits of stew at him so he can try to dodge it. It's not quite mean-spirited, but it's like, yeah, okay. They're
it's
being
good training.
assholes about
Xechas actually, he's like, okay.
Blocking shit with
his little
hands
backflips here and there.
They're gonna, they have fun playing with Smith for most of the night.
Fuck yeah.
The old lady reaches over to, or not the old lady, Thera, the hag leans forward. Do you have another one of those? It would be great to keep them entertained. I've been going crazy. All we have is Kerplunk.
Oh, classic, to be fair. But no, unfortunately, this was a creation of my own
rat trap, but we lost the pieces.
And the rat.
And the Something tells me, though, that this won't be the last time that we visit, so we'll keep that in mind.
Well, you'll have to come back and tell us how you did.
Well, we won't come back at all, and then it just kind of goes quiet.
Awkward. Yeah, all the kids are kind of like looking at you like, what the fuck, man? What?
Sorry,
my girl's over here like...
Just told these orphans that you're not coming back for... hope you like being an orphan because you're fucking staying that way.
Kids?
You're gonna be Batman 1, you're gonna be Batman 2, you're gonna be Batman.
Xechas takes the whisper jar. Kids don't like it when you tell them that you're gonna leave them forever.
But no, I'm hopeful about
Hey, you gotta do what my father did and just not tell me.
I just give Dusty a hug.
Yeah, Yora's kind of laughing about this awkward ass. Yeah, Smith immediately distracts the younger kids. The older ones kind of go back to their stew awkwardly as they come to the realization that they are still, in fact, living in a shed in the woods with a hag being hunted by an Oni. And as you all kind of finish your meal, there's obviously enjoyment returns to the dinner despite the one brief hilarious moment of awkwardness.
I am a spellcaster, but I can't 100%. Fucking change reality, motherfucker.
You're also an artificer who's mildly autistic, so it kind of works all together.
I think we all
mildly is a word.
As the meal finishes, the kids kind of go around and run and play. They go outside, they climb on Goombabad's tree with Goombabad the troll. They play King of the Hill a little bit. Goombabad plays with them. They seem well entertained. And it's just you and the old lady inside at that point. They're so I want you to understand that there is a good chance you don't come back at all.
Right.
You were making jokes, but I need you to understand that is a very real possibility. He's not to be trifled with. Be confident, sure, but remember what I said about hubris and what it brings.
Well, when we had to set out to prevent the town from getting overran with zombies, there wasn't a guarantee we'll come back then. When we had to go clear that hot spring out, there wasn't a guarantee then. We're used to it. You can't ever guarantee anything, but you got to take the risk if you're going to make something better.
I understand, but if you have to run, do it. Come back. You're safe while you're here. I can protect you like I protect the children.
Absolutely. Don't worry about us. We've got a lot of things to live for, and I just put my arms around the two of them.
No shortage of powerful magical objects. I'm not just talking about your friend here. And she gives Xechas a little tap. Whatever you're wearing around your neck, my furry friend, is clearly something you don't want me to know about. But I will tell you, it reeks of power. That is no small trifle that you carry, young man.
No, it isn't. The information I'll give you, because
She raises a hand. Stop.
No. Here, I'm not giving you anything
to know.
You might, because I trust you enough that, if possible, if I'm not coming back, and these two aren't able to either, what is in here is like my child. And I know how you feel about children. So if you can protect it, if I'm gone,
She takes a minute. I will do my best. That's not what I'm talking about. That is a very ancient and powerful object. Whatever you may have in there is one thing, but whatever was in there before, should it fall into the wrong hand, it would be worse than anything you see going on right now. Be careful. If you have to run, do it.
Can I roll insight to try and clock what she might know about?
Sure, yeah, go for it. Okay.
Arcane?
Based on your knowledge not only of the arcane and everything else, but you would gather anything that comes into her realm of protection is something she would probably be able to pick up on. You doubt anyone coming in here wearing something magical would go unnoticed by her in the slightest. But she seems to know at very least that Dusty has a very ancient artifact about him that, while powerful in its current state, is capable of far more than any of you or her or she understands.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not a fear, there's almost like a respect, like a healthy awe for this ancient power that's currently just walked into her homestead.
I'm just imagining her sensing, all right, metal guy, big
Fuck!
dude, guys I know. What?
Dragon God.
Oh, the One Ring just walked into my house. Yeah, literally.
Cool, the Holy Grail, awesome.
Yep. As the conversation wanes, you all finish your meals and go to rest for the night. She wishes you a good evening. The wheelchair floats her over to the bed, and she kind of half shuffles out of it lays down and lifts each of her own legs up into the bed. Kind of begins making herself comfortable. All the kids come in from playing and begin getting tucked in by the fire. Yiora kind of has a bed of her own that looks like something either she might have built or was built for her by Goombabad or perhaps the hag, but she seems to be sleeping separated from everyone else, kind of keeping her own space. You all make your way to your yurt. You can take a watch
as we're leaving,
if you'd like to. Yeah, go ahead.
Just as we're leaving, I want to say to her, thank you for the rather unexpected hospitality. It's rather fortuitous, I think, that we ran into each other out here.
Just be grateful I wasn't hungry, young man. She just winks at you and smiles as she goes and lays over into bed.
The house chuckles and also looks a little scared.
And as you all make your way to your yurt, not wondering if Thera is joking about being able to eat you or not, it's up to you guys if you take a watch for the evening or not, but I will say you are pretty comfortable in knowing that you can sleep safely within the confines of these enchantments, so it's up to you if you take a watch or not. But,
I gotta go have a conversation. It's the whole stone thing. You know what? I might come back slightly bleeding again. We'll deal with that when it happens, I guess.
Try not to. But all right.
Yep. No,
Should I go with you?
I don't know if I can take other people with me. I don't think I can.
Oh, right.
Sure. Okay, if you don't come back, I will walk into the ocean.
Well,
No, he's just
I'll
going
come
into-
back.
He's just going into the gym. He'll be fine.
Okay.
I
if
just
that
might come back
lightning
with some
fucker-
nosebleeds.
Lightning God, sorry. Okay. Okay.
Don't anger him
Okay.
anymore.
I just figure it's probably a good thing to talk about. I guess I should mention it now too. What she said, it's one thing to bring Violet out and leave this somewhere hidden. Say, hell, even with her if I have to. But I don't want Violet to get injured or harmed and not have a safe spot to put her in. But if what she's saying is true, then I feel it's incredibly irresponsible of me to take this into this situation.
Right. Whatever you decide, we'll be behind you.
Well, I gotta go talk to the Thunderman himself, I guess, and see how he's feeling. He wasn't happy, so that's gonna be great, probably.
Okay. Rest of you tuck in to the yurt. Dusty,
Do my dead man meditation.
you
And
go
I'm
outside.
staying awake till Dusty comes back.
Okay. You go outside. You see outside is Baron. Actually, we don't have a redeem, so could you, Dusty, roll me a weather check, please? A D100. You haven't got to do that in a while.
Oh boy. 33.
Okay. So as you step outside, a light snow kind of begins to fall, just lightly drifting these snowflakes down towards the ground. No wind at all, just a steady, slow drop of snowflake. And you kind of meander around. You hear a light snoring sound coming from Goombabad's troll den in the tree stump. Find yourself a place of peace by one of the stones, and you sit down in the snow, kind of put your back against the enchanted stone and feel it. Radiates just not quite a very small amount of warmth, not enough to melt the ice or snow that's collected on top of it. but it's just marginally warmer than the snow. You're not sure if it's the enchantment or maybe just you. But you sit and you grasp the stone, focus on it. What are you doing?
I think he's going to say shelter, but with the intention of putting himself into the stone.
Okay. What's up, Insomnia Knight? Welcome in, buddy. How are you? As you sit and focus, you grab the stone. You say the word. Instead of willing Violet out, you try to will yourself inside. I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw, please. Whew, bare minimum. You feel your consciousness just being pulled into the stone, and your body following. You do almost take a little damage from it. You feel a pain in your head, a familiar migraine, a little trickle of a nosebleed starts, but doesn't continue. And as you open your eyes, you find yourself in a very unfamiliar place than last time you visited, where before you found yourself in kind of a rolling field of clouds, a light storm kind of on the horizon drifting past. Violet there waiting for you. You now find Violet huddled and scared looking as she stares up, and as you look out to the where the cloud cover used to be, you now see a churning mass of black clouds roiling amongst each other, flashes of lightning going off in them, illuminating them from within, the sound of the wind whipping around your ears as you do so, and you find yourself in the heart of a tempest raging all around you. And as you try to focus and try to communicate whatever thought is within you to Theron Ethil, the Lord of the Thundering Skies, you hear no response but wind, thunder, and wind. Just constant. The only breaks are cracks of lightning and thunder.
I think he tries to make his way towards Violet.
Roll me a strength check, please, as you try to just pull yourself against these winds that are buffeting the two of you. Okay. 13, you manage to take a step and then another step. Each one feeling harder and harder than the other. I need you to make me one more strength saving throw as the winds increase, buffeting against you harder and harder, stopping you from progressing further and further. Okay, 14. You step forward, each one barely being able to gather like a foot of distance each time, but you finally manage to reach Violet. You reach down and put your hand on her. She looks up at you and yells, but you can't hear anything over the storm. I wonder if you can read Violet's lips. Let's say roll me a perception check to try to make out what Violet's saying to you. Okay. The words are very clear to you, even though you can't hear them. You look at Violet, you see the fear in her eyes, and you hear her saying, "We need to leave now. Something's wrong. Go." She jumps up into your arms. You kind of have to hold her tight.
As she jumps up and I catch onto her, immediately just think shelter with the intention of getting us out.
Okay, roll me a wisdom saving throw, as now you have to fight your way out of the storm, the two of you. And you're just clasping Violet in your arms. Now by this point, she's kind of the size of a small horse, so she's more like standing up on you with her two front claws up. What's up, Jenna? Welcome in. And you're just holding her tight as you do so. With a wisdom save of 15, you are able to leave. You close your eyes. You feel Violet pressed hard against you. You focus as hard as you can, and then you both land in the snow just outside the stone. Violet's like laying down, just...
Okay, what in the fuck was that?
I don't know. Something's wrong. And that is where we will take our break for today, because we're an hour and 40 minutes in. We haven't taken a break yet. I need to fucking pissed so bad. So we
Yes.
will be I know, I've been fucking waiting, dude. I've been waiting. I didn't want to break TRP. Thanks
Jenna, I
everyone who
love
came
you.
in. Jenna, I appreciate you coming in. Insomnia, I appreciate you. Taco, I see everyone else who's followed. Y'all the best. Matt, my friend, love you, buddy. Thank you. Love the new album. Everyone go check out Dead Wrong. I don't have a Dead Wrong auto shutout yet,
Hold on.
so I'm gonna do one. Hold it up. Product placement. Let's go. And then we're gonna take a break because I gotta pee. This is important because our homies have a new album out.
important.
And you should go check it out right now.
Oh God.
There we go. We got there.
Okay.
We
hold
got
on.
there.
I'm back.
Look at it. It's
Here we
beautiful.
go.
It's beautiful. Look at that. Back fucking tacular.
Nice.
I like the vinyl too. Like the. Oh, I need it. I need it for my collection. Once
go.
the fucking dollar
Got it.
evens out a little bit, we'll order some.
Here.
Yo.
Got it.
Yo.
Get it.
Thank you so much, Ryan. Everyone go check out Dead Wrong. Matt's the bass player and the singer. I got to sleep on his couch. On that note, though, I do really need to use the bathroom. So we're going to take a break now. We'll see y'all in 10 minutes. Don't go nowhere. We love you. What is up, everybody? We're back. Hello. Hope everyone had a good break. We're back. Hello, Chowder. That's my boy. That's my little mansk. We'll get right back into things. Chris is gonna let this fucking toe get him in the cerebral straight quick here. Let's go. All right. We'll say you all rest for an evening. Xechas, you do your 4 hours of zombie sleep. Everyone else gets a full night rest. You can all hit the long rest button. You awaken the following morning to the smell of fire burning and a familiar earthy smelling stew being reheated over said flame.
Through the night, I think
Yeah, what would you and Violet have done? I guess I don't want to gloss over that.
I'm more so curious what Vicar would have done, because Dusty wouldn't have went back in,
Oh.
because he would have just stayed by Violet, because he's
Okay.
not fully trusting yet of
In that case, that's my
everything
mistake.
happening out here.
In that case, my mistake. We will pick up from there. You emerge back into the snow in the middle of the night, having just gone in to the amulet of Theron Ethil and had a little bit of a one-sided communication with the god of thunder himself, at which point you and Violet left. So we're picking up there. You're sitting in the snow. What are you doing?
I think just because she seemed very scared and everything, he's just kind of sitting there, like, comforting her, trying to get her to feel safer.
It's really loud. It's really loud.
It seemed like quite a problem.
It's been going on for days. Or whatever I assume days are.
Hey,
Yeah.
like
Since
even,
whenever
like,
you had
the
me
last
out
few?
last. Yeah, like every night. He's just so moody
Oh, when I
lately.
brought you, I had you out when we were on our way here, and then I put you back in when we got here.
Yeah, no.
So it's been since here.
It's been the last few weeks, if I'm being honest. But I thought he was just being a little moody. Today was the worst. I've never seen him like that before. He was in all kinds of a tizzy. But I don't know, before, like, you know how I was saying he was, like, opening up to me a little bit, and then he kind of, you know, he just stopped. I thought he was just being a little pissy. It was loud. It was loud. That one was real bad.
For the foreseeable future, we'll just have you out and about. Once we start getting closer to town, we'll have to chance it again, I guess. But
I mean, I think we're far enough from town. We don't have to worry about it. I don't want to go back in there for a little while.
I won't put you back in there.
Stewart.
And the hag seems at least like she can be trusted for the most part.
Yeah, I was kind of trying to listen when I could. She seems nice. A little ugly. You go see Chris, and then Stuart come see me. We're gonna do a little swapsy doodles. That was a claw in your leg or hand. Yeah.
right
Feel
in the
that.
finger, but it didn't actually puncture the skin. I
He
got
does
lucky.
that. He does that.
Yeah, I listened to what I could. She seemed nice enough for a witch in a swamp.
Yeah. Well,
Still weird for you hearing Violet talk as a teenager.
as long as she's not putting us in any more risks. As a matter of fact, she seems like she's doing her best to keep us out of risk. So
Yeah. I caught glimpses of the stew, whatever that was you guys were eating. I kind of want some of that.
well, we'll bring it up in the morning if there's more.
Yeah, that would be good. I'm okay. Do you have anything to eat now? I'm a little peckish.
I
don't see
don't
it.
have much.
I don't see any cats around.
Okay. All right.
Get it?
Yeah. Here, I got rations. You can have a few.
Thank you.
Do you want me to stay out here?
I mean, is there room for me in the tent?
It's a large tent, but I don't know if it's large enough.
That's a yurt.
I know.
That's
Have
not a
you-
tent. By definition, it's different.
Okay, well, gestures to her. I don't know. You're not as
Thank you. And she just kind of like edges past you, gives you a little thwap with the tail on her way past, and goes into
How
the
the fuck does
tent.
Violet know what a dictionary is?
She's such a teenager. I love it.
She's been hanging out with an ancient thunder dragon for the last fucking month and a half.
Fuck you.
Vite Carl, at a certain point, you would see, you would be waiting a little while. Like I'd say that over the entire course of everything, you were expecting a little short, but this probably takes a little closer to an hour by the time this is all resolved. And then you see Violet's still much larger than you're used to head come through the flaps of your yurt, and inside now about the size of like a small what donkey. She's probably about the size of a donkey in terms of general space. She's not quite horse sized. She's big enough that Dusty can confidently use her as a mount. Either way, she makes her way in, kind of wraps herself around the center pole, and just kind of.
Dusty, as he begins to walk in, make sure blood is completely clear of his nostril. Makes himself look like nothing happened as best he can, and then goes in.
Violet, where's Dusty?
I'm here.
Where's Dusty?
It's gonna be a crowded night, I guess.
Does she speak common?
We have it wrote down that she knows a few words.
Oh yes,
Limited words.
Yeah, you haven't taken the time to teach her much more. She would answer you in one word, and she would know outside. So you hear the dragon as she puts her head down on her paws.
Outside.
She just tucks in and begins going to sleep.
Still cool.
Uh,
What happened?
There's been according to her, the storm's been getting worse in there for a few weeks now, but it was dangerous when I went in there. Like
What
I
do
was
you mean
stuck
by-
in the middle of a fucking tornado or torrent of some kind.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was loud, hard to hear, couldn't make out anything. It's like he's pissed about something or something's off.
Could he be mad? Did Violet know what he was mad about?
Apparently he stopped talking to her, or at least communicating as fluidly.
Right. Well,
I don't think it's a good idea to put her back in there for a while.
well
Sounds
she
like
should
it.
be fine out here and out in the woods. bigger things to worry about.
If we encounter any random people, we just have her read them. That way the secret is safe.
Or we send them to a nice, safe farmhouse where the hag can.
You hear Violet just kind of grumble. Dinner.
Whoever's hungrier at the time, I suppose.
Yes. All right. We can make that work. No problem at all. And definitely something we need to keep an eye on.
By the way, Xechas hasn't moved an inch in his eyes open, meditation, sleep. Well, he's been talking.
All right, well, scoot over. You gotta give me space in there.
Yeah.
It is a yurt. It is very large. Definitely big enough.
Yeah,
to fit
they're gonna spoon.
Yeah,
obviously.
Everyone's spooning. Yeah. Get in there.
I'm not spooning.
You can spoon Violet. There's a little space. No, there's enough room for you all to sleep comfortably with
One big
Violet.
bed.
You gather if she gets any bigger than this, she will not be able to sleep in the yurt anymore. You also figure she spends most of her time probably just watching you guys or listening in from inside the gem, so her grasp of English has been gradually improving. Kind of like someone who doesn't speak English learning it from TV.
Fuck is English?
Common English. Anyway, so we'll say the rest of the night passes without incident, and we'll awaken the following morning to the smell of the previously described stew. What are you all doing? You hear the loud thumpy steps of Goombabad, the kind of semi-frozen swampy ground, just making his way over to the house. Who are you magic missiling?
I thought he was casting it too.
Magic missiling Goombabad. No, I'm getting my charges back.
Okay.
Oh.
I was like, holy shit! We woke up and chose violence.
Goddamn, guys. Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah. So you awaken. You get your magic missiles back.
Yeah, I do.
You make your way inside.
All right. Let's, Violet, you'll have to stay outside, but I can go see if we can't get you a bucket of the stew.
Bucket sounds good.
She responds in Draconic.
Alrighty.
I might have to
just like a little package.
share with Goombabad.
What's a Goombabad?
The big guy from yesterday.
Oh. His name's Goombabad? Huh.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Cool.
She's gonna get up, just give like a big paws out, cat stretch, make her way out the front flaps of the thing. You'll hear a surprised grunt from Goombabad the troll as a large purple dragon steps out of the yurt. You hear coming from outside. As you leave the yurt, you will see Goombabad immediately taking up a bit of a defensive stance in front of the door, remembering having been held in this creature's mouth, but he hasn't blocked the door entirely. He's kind of just watching suspiciously.
I just say in giant very loudly, friend.
Friend, that dragon.
Friendship. Big cat.
You have dragon friend?
Positively.
Goombabad have so many new friend. He's gonna just like hand over the giant bucket of the frog leg stew that he has collected for Violet to imbibe. She'll have a sniff.
Yes, Goombabad, much friendship.
She'll go over and be like, and just smash face into the bucket as like the stew kind of overflows out the side. And he's Goombabad's trying to hold the bucket.
That reminds me of this cow that I follow on Instagram. His name is Chug, and he drinks she drinks by fully sticking her face in the fucking bucket of milk. And they have to pull her head up or she fucking starts drowning. It's so funny.
God damn it, Chuck.
Nice. That's exactly what's happening right now. Struggling to hold the bucket still as you guys make your way inside. You find Thera
All right,
sitting
you two
with
play nice.
all the different children outside who I'm gonna say they hear the commotion outside, but they are eating their stew, so they don't go out. So they don't see Violet yet. I'll let you handle the introducing the dragon to the children because I feel like that'll be fun. You go inside. Thera's like,
Good morning. I hope you slept well.
Yeah, just a little bit of a stormy mind here and there.
You don't say. Please have a seat. Have some breakfast
Thank you.
before you make your plans.
Goombabad's breakfast. He might need a little bit more. He's currently sharing with a friend.
With a friend?
one of the kids like,
Who else did you bring?
Just a pet. Well,
all their eyes.
my
open.
daughter.
You have a puppy? Or a cat? Or
No,
a pet?
no,
You have
no.
Your daughter? Wait, you said your daughter's a pet? That's weird.
I had to rephrase. I was gonna lie to you guys, but
All
then
the
I
kids
chose better.
just immediately push past you as they all swarm to the door, and all immediately are like, oh! And they'll just kind of gasp. There's no words. There's a moment
I
of
know, right?
pure shock from all 6 children, even Yiora. I guess she would have seen the dragon yesterday and kept it to herself, so she's not as surprised.
I'm like standing behind the 6 kids, mocking or mimicking how happy. Right? Holy heck!
I'm sorry, she eats a lot.
I'm sure we have another bucket somewhere.
She reaches a hand out, kind of leans behind her, grabs a bucket from under one of her shelves, brings it over, hands it to one of the kids who just absentmindedly grabs it, goes over to the stew, fills another bucket, and walks out and starts holding the bucket towards Violet, hesitantly a little bit.
You might want to set that down.
Are you sure?
And Violet, you see her go back, just get ready to go full thing. He looks up and sees her just staring down hungrily at him. He puts it on the ground and runs back inside as she just begins feasting on the second bucket of stew. Goombabad, after sharing his first bucket, looks at the second one like, oh, no stew for Goombabad.
Violet, come on. You gotta share.
Pulls her head out. It's all covered in stew. There's a frog legs just resting on the front of her snoot.
You can't eat all of his breakfast. Come
Goombabad
on.
grabs it.
I like this dynamic.
It's gonna be mostly small talk over the kids. Having mostly finished their stew, are just gonna stand there and watch the dragon and the troll eating together and kind of playing. Is there anything you would like to discuss with Thera before you go? Dejas.
Yeah. So, is there any more that you can tell us about this Oni creature? Does it have any vulnerabilities? Is there anything that we should, avoid trying to do to it? If you know, of course.
Say you should avoid trying to fight him directly, but I'm going to assume that the direct approach is probably your preferred method. He's capable of changing his size very quickly. He can fly and he can become invisible. They possess strength greater than any man you've ever fought. I'm sure he has minions with him, goblins, other creatures that follow his will. He's not alone.
So he's able to influence these creatures to fight on his behest.
Influence is a bit of a stretch. These creatures fear him, so they serve him.
Yeah. Yes, it makes sense.
He has
Well-
goblins, wolves. It's the mephits you need to watch out for.
Oh, little.
Terrible creatures.
Ice creatures. They're very dangerous in large numbers.
Yeah.
Beyond that, I don't know.
Well, we really will do our best. Have some tricks up our sleeves. I mean, knowing that the direct approach isn't the best is good to know. So,
I mean, we have had to be somewhat sneaky in the past, and we have our tricks for it.
I've
If need be.
seen men use weapons like yours before, young man. I've not known a single one to be quiet.
Well, I got tricks for that as well.
Be careful.
She kind of raises her hand as you do. It's still morning. She hasn't fully kind of like stretched out. You hear her arms like kind of cracking as she extends it fully for the first time that day and points a gnarled finger towards the east, kind of a little to the north, but mostly just straight east.
He lives in a farm that way and has made his lair beneath it. He has guards, he has patrols. He is not alone, like I said. You'll have to be careful and you'll have to be quiet. Or at very least, go in ready for a fight.
well, thank you for this.
Do not thank me. I may very well be sending you to your deaths. But know that if you
Wouldn't be the first time.
succeed, at very least we can ensure these children are safe. As for the others, they're beyond my grasp now. Save any if you can, but I am certain most of them are already with her. And if you see someone there who looks similar to myself, run. You're not ready.
Something tells me that we'd do well to heed that advice.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, if you need to escape, come back here. I can keep you safe in the meantime. I would join you, but, well, those days are behind me.
Perhaps in the future we can look into, an upgrade or two for your chair there.
I'd like a gun.
Little chuckle. I mean, to be honest, that would be relatively easy to do.
Perfect.
You see a gear whir in his head. Yes, I think I already have an idea for it. Not a real one. He doesn't have any gears up there, but. All right. Well, we really should probably be on our way.
Be safe.
Don't worry about us.
Oh. If you happen to be making your way back, follow the glowing mushrooms. They're easy to miss. There's not many. It is the only safe way through the woods.
Very good to know. Thank you.
Good luck.
She kind of nestles into herself and begins chatting with kind of the children. Kind of takes a moment to look at your dragon as well. Kind of take that in for a second.
I assume that's who you'd like me to protect.
That is my daughter, yeah.
She is magnificent, and I assure you, she would more than likely be the one protecting us. You have my word. What's one more
Just give me a
child?
nod.
It's a circus here anyway.
It wasn't my intention to spring her, but let's just say circumstances involving great powers kind of makes it a necessity to have her not.
And who are we to argue with the powers that be?
Yeah. Powers that be.
You succeed. Come back as soon as you can.
Got it.
One of the kids goes over and opens the door. And kind of looks up. Little redheaded girl again who is rubbing your bald head.
Good luck. Come back. Bring the dragon.
We'll be back. We'll bring the dragon.
Yeah.
And lots of good news.
Good.
He holds the door open for you guys. You making your way to leave?
All right, let's stop by the yurt, kind of think about how we want to do this.
Yes, let's.
All right.
Okay. You make your way back to the yurt to begin your planning. You know you guys have to head to
Dusty.
the east.
Did you want to perhaps keep the containment gem in my bag of holding? That way it at least is hidden from prying eyes.
That would probably be best, yeah.
All right. Just hold it open for you to toss in.
Actually,
Well, wait, can't you not take something that's attuned off of you? With that, like, great consequence?
oh boy.
You have to unattune to it first.
Oh no, maybe we
Give me an Arcana check.
I was gonna say maybe
Roll
we
me an
made some
Arcana
checks
check,
here.
everybody. I know you, the player, knows. But do you, the... Oh, God.
I don't even think Dusty's gonna roll for this. I think Dusty's just listening.
Okay, a 15's good enough. By Carl, both of you know that, yeah. If you put a bag of holding and another pocket dimension together, very,
Right.
very bad things
Right.
happen. Technically, it's a handy haversack's portable hole or similar items, but this would count. This is straight up like a demi-plane of storage, except it holds a soul. So as you're like holding the bag
Dusty
open,
just-
there's a moment
Wait.
as you're like, fuck.
We
Guys.
almost created a black hole and sucked the earth into it, and it
What?
into it.
What?
Don't worry about it.
I need you guys
it
to
doesn't go-
understand how close to disaster you fucking idiots just came.
We almost created a new campaign.
Yeah. Sucked to the astral sea. Got it.
Yep.
All of a
Nailed it.
sudden, there's just a shot of the galaxy from far away. You see a little ping of light in one part, and that part goes black.
You guys came this close to creating a motherfucking.
Fuck.
I want you to know, I fully recognized what was happening, and I was like, Dusty would not
No,
know. He
that's
is
great.
just.
I forgot about the pocket plane and the
Oh
pocket
my
plane
God.
thing. I thought it was about taking an attuned item off of your bodice.
That
Yes.
was.
Oh,
I didn't even think of the pocket
I
plane.
We were
almost
one
didn't-
low roll away from the greatest
I almost
moment.
didn't make you roll checks until Dusty hesitated or JT hesitated, and then I was like, checks are fine. But I'm sitting here like this, with my eyes slowly widening as this is happening. Like,
I saw that, and then I stopped, and that's when I was like, wait a sec.
all right. Anyway.
Holy
Moving on from a
shit.
possible
As you
thermonuclear bomb 10 times bigger than Tsar Bomba.
Jesus Christ, as you all prepare the rest of your belongings for your voyage, you prepare Violet, who has been playing with Goombabad all this time. You begin packing up for your trip, and just for the sake of having the full adventure next session, that is where we will wrap things up today, and we will begin next week with you guys beginning your travel to the lair of Oro Oxan, the Oni. I'm very excited for that. So we're gonna do that all next week, just in one big ass session. So prepare for that one to potentially be a little on the longer side for you guys, everyone in chat. We're gonna bang that out in one, I think. I'm really looking forward to it. We'll see how we do. In the meantime, I'm going to find someone to raid out upon, and I'm going to let everyone here in the group beneath
I
me
should be arrested.
say some words. Why? Because you almost created a black hole to another
Ended
dimension?
the campaign.
I mean, it just would have taken things in a different direction campaign-wise. Which
You almost
isn't...
oopsie
The
daisy
mists
right
were
away.
suddenly not as bad.
Yeah, the
as
mists were
giant
no
black
longer
hole.
your problem, and that's good for you guys. That's really positive. So,
The witch
You just
Uh,
want to
is
solve
harassed.
one problem at least.
you say you found the kids who were missing, and you all thought were dead. You met Thera, the what was her actual name? She has a full title. Thera the Repentant.
Oh,
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like her a lot.
So you met a friendly hag. That was exciting. There's a lot of RP, so I figured next session we'll just do all the action in one. But I'm gonna find someone for us to raid, and in the meantime, Ryan, why don't you take it away to start? Say something about yourself. Say hi to the people.
Oh.
Or bye.
Hi there, babies. I'm over at the Purple House mostly every night. We're berating AI. We're playing retro games. I've been doing all sorts of nonsense in between. Come on over and say hi sometimes. Real close to 900 follows, real close to 700 episodes.
I'm so excited. How far out from
Oh!
700 are you? Do you know?
I'm on episode 780 or 680. What is it?
Damn, dude. You getting
What
up there?
up? Like 20 away.
God damn. All right, everyone go show some love to Ryan over there at the little purple house. Now the Homebrew Homestead has a little purple house on the hill. It's all coming together,
Yeah,
boys.
we got
It's
a
all
neighborhood
together.
coming.
JT, any words you want to share with the people before we go?
Yeah, so as I said, can't really promise anything, but I'll do my damnedest to try to get a stream out soonish. I gotta set up some stuff, go through like stream elements, alerts, commands, and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Do some
That
more
took me
things
forever. It took me so long.
there. When I do stream, it'll probably be either doing challenges on RE9 because
Can't wait.
I really fucking love that game and need to do more on that.
Fair.
Playing one of the random games I'm obsessed with, like Path of Exile or something, and just chilling. Or once I eventually get audio wired out, vocal stuff again. Either covers or just karaoke stuff. Either or. But yeah, that's what you can expect from me coming up here. So yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Can't wait. Everyone go show some love to JTB down there at his chat. And Chris, final words of wisdom for the peoples.
I had an animal fact in my head and I completely forgot it.
Damn.
Oh yeah, lobsters don't die of old age. They die when they can't grow anymore because they stop being able to eat enough food.
And they can't molt out of their shell. Yep.
Mhm. Yeah.
Sag.
And also turtles go when they fuck.
Good to know. Two very fun facts. Good to know, everybody. Enjoy those. We're going to raid out to Grim over there. Nerd Hollow's over there playing some games and a couple other friends. So go show some love up in there. We don't have any like emotes or anything. So just, say hi from us over here at the homestead. Hopefully we'll be hitting affiliate soon here. I think we only have a couple streams to go. So keep an eye out for that. Y'all will be sure to post it all when it happens. In the meantime, be good to each other. Keep fucking loving each other. And we'll be back next Monday, same time, same place at the homestead. Your last stop for all things tabletop. See everybody.
Bye.